and down and forward and up and back and down and forward and up and back and down. Change direction, back and up and forward and down, back and up and forward and down. And maybe make it a smoother circle, couple in each direction. And then change opposite direction when you're ready. Nice, good. And I'm just gonna turn so you can see. So I'm just gonna reach the arms forward and let the back round, right? Let the shoulder blades spread. And then I'm gonna take the arms wide, let the shoulder blades draw together and let the spine move forward, face lifts. And then arms come forward, maybe even the palms down as the back rounds, as the shoulder blades get wide on the back. And then turn the palms up, right? The shoulder blades draw in towards the spine moves forward, eyes lift. Again, palms down, right? That internal rotation just helps the shoulder blades wide, the spine moves back. And arms back, spine moves forward. Arms forward, spine moves back, shoulder blades wide. A few more with a little more of a faster pace, just to feel the movement. And last one. Good. And release the arms down. Okay, so taking the arms, one more and then we're gonna stand. So arms out to the side, bend the arms, right? So palms are facing forward, arms are bent. It's almost like a golf or a football post. And I'm just gonna pull the back of the hands back. Right, so the elbows will be slightly forward, hands will be slightly back, arms externally rotating, and you'll feel the spine wants to come forward. And then do the opposite, right? So as I come through neutral, palms parallel to the floor, and then as I pull the palms back, I'm internally rotating. Just notice how much access you have to that. Elbows are still wide. You can even pull the elbows wide, and then arms up, or hands up, back of the hands back, and hands down, palms pull back, elbows wide. Hands up, back of the hands move back. Good, and I'm going to keep the right hand there and let the left hand come down. So the right arm's externally rotating, left arm's internally rotating. And then I'll do the opposite. Left hand comes up, right hand comes down. And just play, right? So as the arms, if the arms come back, right, what does that give you? Do you get more access to the rotation? And just keep switching on your own. And this time I'm going to bring left hand up, and I'm just, again, the arm's going to come back a little, and I'm going to just slip the hand behind the head. The hand that's down, right hand that's down, the elbow, again, upper arm and elbow pull back. The hand just slips behind the buttocks. And then switch, right? The elbows pull back, upper arms pull back, right hand behind the head, left hand behind the hips. And switch. Good, maybe you walk the hands towards the center line, towards that central channel. Good, maybe the left elbow moves up. Right elbow moves down. Good, and switch. Hands behind or towards that center line, right elbow up, left elbow down. Good, and release. Okay, so let's come up to stand. Actually, since you're both in Virasana, let's just turn the toes under. And we're just gonna push up into Uttanasana. So let your knees stay bent, hands on the floor. Let your head drop. Good. Keep letting the ribs rest on the thighs. And then just slowly, right, see if you can keep that closeness. See if you can slowly lift the hips up, but keep the ribs drawing towards the thighs.
Bend your knees again. Let your shoulders hang, your head hang. Good, and then slowly lift the hips, keeping the ribs close to the thighs. Last time, bend your knees. Let the ribs melt onto the thighs. Head relaxed, throat relaxed. And then as you lift the hips, notice what you need to do to keep the ribs close. And can you do it with less effort? Good, bend the knees again, and let's round up to stand.
Okay, so I'm gonna come find a wall. Okay, so I'm just gonna stand with my right shoulder and hip towards the wall, right? So I'm kind of turned at a 90-degree angle to the wall. I'm gonna put my right hand on the wall with my fingers facing up. Good, spreading the hand into the wall, reaching long through the fingers, reaching wide through the hand, long through the thumbs. And I'm just going to take that left arm up to the ceiling. Good, and as the left arm moves up, right, can I feel the back ribs move up? So I'm still aware of that center line from perineum to crown. Left arm moves up, and then I'm just going to take a little side bend. So right arm stays straight, just a little side bend over to the right. Think about the hands coming to touch. And then come up, left hand down. Left arm out to the side of the room, reach out. So, right, there's a nice spread from right arm to left arm. And then take that left arm up, and again, a little side bend over to the right. Let the breath deepen through or into those left side ribs. And up you come. Good, other side. So left hand on the wall. And again, spreading the palm into the hand, or into the wall. So the heel of the hand gets wide, the ball of the hand gets wide, as much of the surface of the palm as you can on the wall. And as if you could push the wall away. Right, and feel what that does to your shoulder blade and collarbone. Like, can you keep that sense of width across the chest? The back feels wide, but the shoulder blade feels a little more organized on the back, hopefully. And let's take that right arm out to the side. Up to the ceiling, the left arm stays straight. I'm just going to take a little side bend over to the left. And up, and right arm down. And right arm out to the side again. And right arm up and over to the left. And breathing into those side ribs, right side, even left side. Maybe the breath can move almost right to left, laterally in the body. And then come on up. Okay, right hand again. This time I'm going to turn the fingertips back towards the wall behind me. So if this is intense on the wrist or the shoulder, you can always adjust where the hand is. Maybe it's a little higher than the shoulder, maybe it's a little lower, maybe the hand's a little further back. Find what feels comfortable. Good. And so here, my palm is on the wall, my fingers are spreading, tips of the fingers and thumb are against the wall. And I'm just going to play with right shoulder blade up towards the ear, right shoulder blade down towards the hip, up towards the ear, down towards the hip. One more, up towards the ear, down towards the hip. And left arm now out towards the side of the room. Good, let the fingers pull back so my hands are mimicking each other. And one more time, I'm going to come up and over into a side bend. Letting the hands mimic each other, right? Palms are spreading in this flexed position. And then back up. Left arm down. Left arm out to the side of the room again. This time I'm going to turn towards the right hand. Put the left hand on the wall. So it's facing the opposite direction away from the right hand. So right fingers are out to the right, left fingers are out to the left. Good. And then turn the torso away from the wall and as far away from the wall as I can. Right, a little bit of a stretch, even a little bit of a nerve stretch through that right arm. And then turning back to the wall, left palm on the wall, fingertips facing away. This time I'm going to walk the hips back a little, walk the feet back and the hips back. Keep spreading the hands into the wall. Let the breath help you draw the ribs away from the hands so you get that nice stretch through the under shoulder. Walk the feet and the hips forward again so your hips are over your feet. And let's put the left hand, keep the left hand on the wall and take the right arm out towards the center of the room. Good, right hand down. So left shoulder blade up towards the ear, shrug the shoulder blade up towards the ear and down. And shrug it up towards the ear, the other one wants to help. And down. And one more, up. Good, and down. And then right arm straight out to the center of the room. Again, mimic that movement. So flexion at the wrist. Both fingers pulling back towards the wall behind you. And little side bend. So right arm goes up and over. Good, spine nice and long, even as we're arcing to the left. Right, I notice my head wants to pull forward a little bit, so long through the neck. My ribs want to push forward a little bit, so I'm just trying to play with creating space or length in the back ribs or breath. And back up to center, right hand down, right arm up again. So turning towards the wall, putting the right hand on the wall, same kind of fingertips out towards the side of the room, right fingertips to the right, left fingertips to the left. And then turning away from the wall, right arm reaches out towards the center of the room. Keep turning as much as you can so you get that stretch across the front of the left chest, front of shoulder, down the arm. You might feel a little nerve stretch. And then turning back to the wall. Right hand on the wall, again both fingers, left fingers to the left, right fingers to the right. Walking the feet back a little, pulling the hips back, spreading the hand into the wall, pressing the wall away, and drawing the ribs and the hips and the thighs away. Good. And then walk the feet in and release the arms down. And just notice. Notice your arms, notice your shoulders. Okay, so now I'm going to